Happiness is one of the fundamental human drives. We all want to be happy. And yet the paradox is, even though we all want to be happy, so few of us know how to do it. We don't know how to achieve it. We've learned how to go to the moon, we've learned how to do a heart transplant, we've learned how to create the greatest literature and music of all time. And yet nobody has ever taught us how to be happy. We try so many different things. We try sex and drugs and travel and shopping and romance, restaurants, anything to be happy. We seek all kinds of pleasures, but they're always outside of ourselves. And what happens over time is that this constant seeking of pleasure actually becomes boring. It becomes monotonous to us. And the things that were once pleasurable quickly lose their pleasure. And then we start doing them more and more. And it gets more and more extreme. We start eating out or shopping or having sex more and more frequently. And then we get to such an extreme point with it that we realize it's completely hollow, and yet we don't know where to turn. It seems like we've explored everything. But the one place that we usually haven't thought to explore is inside ourselves. It turns out that the answer to the happiness paradox is that happiness is nowhere outside of ourselves. Happiness is entirely within us. But inside us is not just happiness. There's something much more. We have a seed of bliss inside of us. Bliss is more than just happiness. It's a full sense of joy, of awakened, heightened consciousness. Every one of us has the ability to access this deep bliss happiness within. We just don't know how. But no matter who you are, what your experience is, what your background, if you're a human being, you have the ability to access this bliss. It's just perhaps that nobody has ever taught you how to do it. But you can learn how to do it. The answer is very simple. You just need to learn some basic practices that take you deep inside yourself. Instead of going outside yourself and learning things outside, learn some interior practices like meditation or other forms of spiritual practice. Thousands upon thousands of people have tried this solution, and every single one of them can attest to the amazing power and depth of these practices. If you take just a little bit of time to learn how to do it, I guarantee that you too will quickly come to see what life-transforming practices this really can be.